This generation was the first to be raised online. Google taught me to be curious. Tumblr taught me to be inspired. YouTube taught me to be myself. Vine taught me to laugh. DeviantArt taught me to aspire. Blogger taught me to reach out. Facebook taught me to make friends. Instagram taught me to share. Etsy taught me to be proud. And Twitter taught me to listen. And I wouldn't want it any other way. Okay, well this is definitely ancient considering the fact that they got Vine on there. Probably there's people watching this video that don't even know what Vine is. And I don't know I'm not too sure about that last one. Twitter taught me to listen? Really, you think that the #1 thing people on Twitter do is listen? This whole post honestly just reeks of like 2014. Honestly, I'm getting that vibe from it. I think it's a 2014 post. What's up, boys? Ladies and gentlemen, it's been quite a while since we sat down together and got sad and depressed about the state of our world. Society is failing us, and only some of us are smart enough to realize what's truly going on around us. Either that or everyone's just exaggerating and being edgy for no reason, which I'm pretty sure is actually the case here. Today we're checking out some more r/I'm14 and this is deep. It's been a while. Let's get to it. Give me your deepest quote in the comment section and 7K likes and I'll run it back and do another one. Enjoy. Everyone's dealing with something. Alright, let's take a look at some of these. Her parents just got kicked out. She's on her way to say her last goodbye to her grandma. Her boyfriend broke up with him. Her dad didn't remember her today. He just lost his daughter. She's pregnant at just 16. He just found out she's cheating. His son has been stuck. His son has a bean stuck in his car? What does that mean? And why was this posted in r/Ricky Gervais? Ah yes, this is exactly what this makes me think of, honestly, is Ricky Gervais, the beloved British comedian. This is also just like definitely an exaggeration. Most of these people are probably just either going to work or coming home from work. Boy, he's thinking about girls of all different kinds, beer, pills, cigarettes, phone, and partying. But the man is thinking about working out and his queen and video games and heart and money and whatever the rest of that shit is. I don't even know. Why are video games in the man category? I mean, hey, listen, I'll take it because I love playing video games, so I guess I'm a man. True Sigma males upgrade from partying and socializing and getting women to playing video games. I think that's what this post is trying to say. Thank you, women. Thank you for heartbreak, trust issues, victim blaming, manipulation, and turning me into the villain. Holy crap. I am so scared. 2 types of humans. If you do not study, you will end up like him. Those are the negative ones. Or you can be a positive human and say, if you study well, you will be able to make a better world for him. The positive one is still really condescending though. You're basically still saying like, this guy is, well, let's just say scum of the earth and below us. And if you work hard at all during school, you'll be a better human being than he is. Nope. Plus avoid sugar, plus drink water, plus hit the gym, plus avoid drama, plus dress well, plus make money, plus smell nice, plus talk less. That, my friends, is the magic pill to life. You know, some of these are definitely true, but I like how they just put make money on there. Like, oh, okay. Yeah, let me just go ahead and make some money real quick. It's really not that hard, guys, okay? If you're broke, it's entirely on you. You could be selling pictures of your feet online if you had to. So you're really just not about it if you're really broke. r/Marvel memes. That's so true. 70 years in ice, result, but 20 years with wife, result. This isn't even I'm 14 and this is deep. This is like I'm 45 and this is deep. Wife bad. Am I right, guys? Give it up. My entire life was stolen just for this. Listen, vegetarians, vegans, you guys, you can try as hard as you like, but you're not gonna make me feel bad for eating a sausage. Unfortunately, I just love them too much. However, I will say, recently I saw a video of a crab getting air fried while alive, and it was like a TikTok lady doing a recipe, and you could literally hear the crab screaming in the air fryer. So that was a little bit sad. Apparently only OnlyFans girls will understand this. I think the one girl is using her clothes to get out of the hole and the other girl is sitting crying. To be honest, I mean, she's kind of doing all that for no reason. There's clearly a lot of rocks on the wall that she could just use to climb up without having to take her clothes off. You see a drug, I see medicine. You see medicine, I see a drug. We are not the same. Does this person know like the literal definition of like drug and medicine? Both of those things are drugs. I think this dude Blunts and Bongs 420 is a little bit embarrassed to admit that he likes drugs. Just, you know, commit to the bit, bro. Why does this line in my Undertale fan game hit hard? You're the antagonist and I'm the protagonist. Yeah, bro, that hits so hard. Wow, that was so deep. Stalin once ripped all the feathers off a live chicken as a lesson to his followers. He then set the chicken on the floor a short distance away. The chicken was bloodied and suffering immensely, yet when Stalin began to toss some bits of wheat toward the chicken, it followed him around. He said to his followers, "This is how easy it is to govern stupid people. They will follow you no matter how much pain you cause them, as long as you throw them a little worthless treat once in a while." I feel like this did not happen. I'm gonna be honest. Actually, guys, it's true. I'll admit it. This did happen. I was the chicken, and it was not a fun experience. I'm a little bit confused, though, what's going on the whole right side of this image. There's just people pineapple shopping. Why are that? What does that have to do with this? Listen to Stalin's important lesson, guys. And also, have a pineapple. Men in the West, then and now. It's true, guys. Every man is gay nowadays. There is no such thing as straight men anymore. They have been eradicated completely. If you kill a cockroach, you're a hero, but if you kill a butterfly, you're a villain. Beauty is the standard of this accursed world. Alright, bro. You are not in an anime. Relax. I swear to God, I've seen a post similar to this before in one of these videos, and I feel like I'm gonna say the same thing. But butterflies and cockroaches are nowhere near the same thing whatsoever. Butterflies are beautiful. They exist outside, you know, they're nice reminders of spring. Cockroaches is what happens when you got like 15 McDonald's bags in your room that have been sitting there for a month. 1980, if you crashed a motorcycle, everybody would come help you. In 2010, if you crashed a motorcycle, everyone would come help you. But in 2025, if you crash your motorcycle, nobody is helping you and you're taking a selfie, I guess. The only thing I think of when I see this picture is that clip of Jack Doherty like crashing his Lamborghini and not even asking if the dude in the passenger seat was okay. He just like pulled out his camera and started filming it and being like, "Oh my God, no. Guys, no. My Lamborghini." The greatest disability is in the mind, not in the body. Well, I'm really impressed that this dude giving him money can like walk around with crutches though, without any legs. No knees or below at all, and he's like balancing on crutches and somehow reaching into his pocket and getting money out and handing it to this guy. Like, he needs to be an acrobat or I don't know, something. I was the most beautiful. I was famous. I was a millionaire. I had a Lambo. Is there really no pictures of skeletons in the ground, so they had to make an AI skeleton picture? I also like don't understand, because there's a lot of these types of posts, right? I don't ever understand what the point of them really is. I guess that it's supposed to be like, oh, when you die, none of your earthly possessions or status matter, but it's like, okay, yeah, but they did matter for the entire time you were alive. And also, people don't just like forget everything. Like, if you were famous and the most beautiful, you'll be remembered as the famous most beautiful person, you know what I mean? So I'm not really sure what this is supposed to mean. If this image doesn't wake you up, nothing will. We are all being played. Government, corporations, media, military, police, you. Only 1% youth subscribe this channel. I'm subscribing, guys. I'm hooked. Whoever put the S in fast food is a marketing genius. I do think they should just start calling it fat food. That would be awesome. Where even is this sign? This is just like somebody just typed this into Google Doc and like font size 48 Times New Roman and just printed it out and put it in and this and like, it's not even a sign or anything. They were like, I have to get this thought out and I have to have it on display for everybody to see. Friend, boyfriend, girlfriend, family. I love you. Wow, guys, family is the only thing that never ends. Now, I don't want to get too dark here, obviously, but what about, you know, all the kids that like got beat up by their parents and shit? When you're an over-observant introvert and you see how many people are faking a connection, wow, dude, you're so cool and Sigma and awesome. People like this probably don't realize that anytime they're in a situation trying to look like cool and mysterious and quiet and like aloof, you actually just look really weird and people are probably like off-put by you being there. Deepest shit I've ever read. You cannot give a woman everything she needs. If God himself gave them eyebrows, they shave it and draw their own. God gave them nails, they cut it off and fix their own. God gave them hair, they cut it off, they fix their own. He gave them breast, they repackaged it to what they want. God still gave them buttocks. They arrange it to the size they want. If even God can't satisfy them, then who are you to think that you can please them? My brother, don't yourself. Where did that come in from? That's not what this was about. The language that they use here is so funny. Why do women rearrange their buttocks, man? That's the one thing I can't stand about them. Who's this fella at the bottom? He's got nice eyebrows. Apparently, this is also a quote from Robert Mugabe, who I just looked up, and he was the Zimbabwe president from 1987 to 2017. I don't know why he's dropping this kind of knowledge on us, but it's greatly appreciated. Electric cars and digital currencies are useless in an emergency. Well, to be honest, I think all cars would probably be useless in this specific emergency. When you're out of options, so you start dropping hints like, I am in great pain. Please help me. Who is decoding that? The Rick and Morty background really ties it all together, you know what I mean? Study while others are sleeping. Decide while others are delaying. Prepare while others are daydreaming. Begin while others are procrastinating. Work while others are wishing. Save while others are wasting. Listen while others are talking. Smile while others are frowning. And persist while others are quitting. And then they're just gonna throw up this picture of Elon Musk there for some reason. That dude did not do any of this shit. He got all that given to him, and he still just sits on Twitter all day and complains. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for watching this week. Make sure you follow me on Twitter and Instagram, both of which are @DomSoEpic. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff, and I will see you guys next week with another heater. Peace out.